You. Hey, coach, congrats on the big win tonight. Your team have shown a lot of resilience, fight, and passion over the past few months, and the same was true tonight. So my question is simple. How does it feel to have turned around the team's fortunes and secure yet another win in an emotional way tonight?
I think uh, for me, the team again tonight showed a lot of character. We had a slow start a little bit in the game, and but then I think we picked up in the second half. But even falling behind and against a really good team, difficult place, we stayed in the match. We found ways. We scored 3 goals on the road. That's massive. The guys that came in really had a big impact in this game. And But I think staying grounded is always the focus. I think this is another big win for us, and we have to enjoy the moment. And obviously, the guys deserve a lot of credit. And then, like I always said, we got to stay grounded. We still have a long way to go, and I think it's important that we continue to play well as a team and improve and get better with every match. It was great today that we're able to get minutes to guys like Jairo and Carlos Terran that's been out, but also a guy like Dumbia now integrating into the team, and you can see his quality and what kind of impactful player and how he's going to help this team. It was huge, and then the guys that came in, they brought a lot of energy and had a big impact in the game. So I think we enjoy this moment, and and then we're back on the drawing board tomorrow. And for us, we know what the goals are in the end, and that's where we need to be. And it's continue to work extremely hard. We cannot think that we've achieved anything yet.
Thank you, Alex. Next up, we'll go to Joe Chats. Go ahead, Joe.
Thank you. Thanks as always, Frank, for the time. Congrats on the win. Appreciate it as always. Very exciting over the final 20 minutes or so. The wing backs, you had the combination of Miguel Navarro and Arnaud Suke really pushing up and combining for that second goal. Those two have really seemed to have a strong month and are coming together on the offensive side. What did you see from them tonight that really put them over the edge?
Yeah, I think they're both guys that are comfortable getting forward. They technically they're very sound. I think it's an asset on both sides that they have the ability now to make those really good runs from deep. Good service in the box, good decision making, and picking the right moments and finding the right balance. Well, when Suke goes, then Miguel's role kind of changes a little bit. But I think when they get in good spots, I think their ability now to continue to provide good service in the box, finish off plays like Suke, that's great, because it's really hard, to mark players that come from deep positions, especially when they have the ability to make those great runs from deep. And those are kind of things that are both strengths of those players. And especially when you have big target guys in the box, we have guys that you can play to feet, but also are very dangerous on crosses. And I think they're key guys to our team.
Thank you. Safe travels home, Frank.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Next up, we got one final question from John Lupo. John, go ahead.
Thank you. Frank, congratulations on the victory. Kai Kamara had a goal tonight, but I thought he had a terrific overall game. Can you just talk about his performance?
Yeah, I mean, he came in, Kai's an experienced player, and I think when he's on the field, we really have to try to play to his strength, and he's a killer in the box. If you provide good service, he's a big threat. He's not easy to mark. He's got great ability in the box to with his movement, but also if we give good delivery, he becomes really dangerous. And I tell him very often, I think sometimes you see him drifting out wide in areas because he wants to help in other ways, but I think he's most dangerous and most beneficial to our team when he stays centrally where, he's our reference point for us. And then when we get, ball in good areas out wide, especially with the players that we have with Suke that we talked about earlier and Miguel Navarro, they have really good quality and good delivery. So, when he stays centrally, he's definitely a big threat. We just have to continue to provide service for him. So, I think that whether he scores or not, I think the important thing is he finds ways to be impactful and help the team, and that's the key.
Great. Thanks very much.